Sure.
So I'm gonna do the writing evaluation for the essay like submitted by a student. So it's a discussion plus opinion based essay. Let's have a look. Some people believe that it is best to accept a bad situation such as an unsatisfactory job or shortage of money. Others argue that it is better to try and improve such situation. Discuss both views and give your opinion. So these are the most frequently asked essays nowadays. Like very frequently people are getting it. So let's have a look. Today, a lot of people are working hard to improve some unpleasant condition in life. Unpleasant conditions. You don't have one condition, you have lots of conditions like lack of money or not so appealing job or unappealing jobs also you can say, whereas others are just accepting it. A part of population believes that one should constantly work to improve the situation, whereas others argue that it is better to accept the scenario. In my opinion, every person should hustle to improve any situation you're not happy with. One is not happy with. This is how you should write this part. One is not happy with. Every person should try to improve situation they are not happy with. You're not specifically saying it to somebody and try to come out of it. So here you don't write whereas like this, you write it combined. So you can just remove this. It should be like this. Whereas it comes together and a part of the population. So it will have the also over here. So talking about the introduction, it includes three things: paraphrasing, a thesis, and outline. So paraphrasing is okay, but could have been done in a better manner. You could try to improve little bit on the topic related vocabulary. And talking about the thesis, fine, it's clear what you're trying to say, but you should try to include outline sentence, that what is the main idea in body paragraph 1 and 2, the main two ideas. So once the person read, he or she gets to know, okay, this is what I am going to read ahead. So little bit work on outline sentence. Now coming to body paragraph, many debate in favor or of accepting and adjusting in a negative situation, because it is often considered that human greed can never be fulfilled. No matter how good the situation is, one will always want to have something better. One will always want to have. One should accept the situation and feel content in it, feel satisfied in it. This way there will be a feeling of contentment and satisfaction in life. For instance, if somebody is having a low paying job, then he should remember that he's still better than someone who is unemployed. Okay, so body paragraph, let's talk about it. Many debate in favor of accepting and adjusting in a negative. First of all, this low paying, um, this is like, this should be hyphenated, it's a compound one. So low compound word, it should be like this. Low paying job.
How do you identify this thing? Like
Yeah,
low
I'll
paying?
come to it once I evaluate the entire essay. We'll work on it also. So many debate in favor of accepting and adjusting in a negative situation, because it is often considered human greed can never be fulfilled. Fine. Many debates is in favor of. Rather, you should try it like this. Many people debate, or many debates are in favor, something like this. It could little bit work. Fine. You can work on example. Try to write better examples. This one is little bit generic. You should try to come up with the, like, you can talk about some survey, or I mean, even if it's a personalized example, it could be better. Like you can talk about, for example, a particular XYZ newspaper reported that 60% of the people who are working XYZ are not satisfied with their job, something like this. So the example could be more specific in nature, so that it gives a clear glimpse. Specific in nature. Okay, then talking about the idea, it's okay, but few things I feel you have repeated. Fine. No matter how good the situation is, one will always want to have, one will always try to one will always want to have, one always wants to have something better. That can be written like, you could just decrease it is little bit wordy. One should accept the situation and feel content in it. This way there will be a feeling of contentment and satisfaction. So little bit repetition of the idea. So you could try to make little bit complex or compound sentences and try to include things like that. Coming to body paragraph 2, on the other hand, a large group of individuals believe that you should always grind to get out of that ground of the bad situation. That because right now I don't know which situation that means. You're referring to some sort of particular, it's a demonstrative noun. So rather than using that of the bad situation, so is there's any specific situation, we do not specify, we don't know, because या तो पहले बात की होती. Fine. Group of individuals, group, again this is a SV agreement, subject verb agreement. I'm writing it here. See, if the subject is singular, the verb is singular. If the subject is plural, the verb is plural. Now group is a kind of collective noun. Fine. So this is one group, a large group. This is just one group you're talking about. It's singular, so verb should be singular in nature, and singular verbs end with s or es. So it should be believes. That you should always grind to get out of the bad situation. It is believed that nothing is impossible in this world. If you can imagine something that you can, then you can get it with your hard work. Okay, with if, and you need to work on if structures a little bit more. If you can imagine something, then you can get it, comma. If you want to work hard, you can get it. Comma comes na. ऐसा हो सकता है तो वैसा हो सकता है. Moreover, constant efforts. This should be like this. Leave space. Moreover, constant efforts to improve in life results in high standard of living and hence more fulfillment and satisfaction in life. For example, if Prime Minister Narendra Modi would have not worked hard, he would still have been selling tea. Hence, with dedication, one can come out of any situation. Okay, but this is again, you have repeated this, you have said over here. See, and again, this is a repetition of the same line, same thing. Don't do that. Fine, there's no need. It's like you're making it more wordy and saying same thing again, which you do not need to do. In conclusion, although many people think that it is okay to accept and be in unfavorable scenario, again, see, although never comes with what, but although structure you need to work on. Although is either followed by comma or it's followed by yet. Two structures, because we make such mistakes so often. So although remember, it either comes with comma or it comes with yet, but it never comes with but. Although many people think that it is okay to accept and be in a bad, unfavorable situation, I believe that one should always put effort to change conditions in his favor, as the real aim of human life is to hustle and shine. Okay, hustle I've read many times. Content satisfaction I've read many times. So lexical resource you can improve. Try to not talk about the same words again and again, because conclusion, when you summarize, okay, you're trying to summarize what you have said before, but the word should be different. There we judge your lexical resource, how good you are at vocabulary. So that needs to be worked on, as well as you could try to include more topic related vocabulary in your essays. Grammar, yes, you need to definitely work on compound and complex structures, because yes, some structures are incorrect also, which you have prepared, like although comma, but complex sentences you can definitely include if structure also had grammatical error. So work on proofreading. I don't know you're proofreading or not, but if you will, like, try to spare 5 minutes extra after writing the essay. Outline sentences and introduction. Conclusion, yes, needs to be worked on too. Little bit more improvement you can bringing on in summarizing the main idea. And examples in the body paragraph too, you could improve a bit more to, so that you know, write out something